Let's learn linear search today. So in the previous class, I taught you guys how to populate a 1D array. So as you can see, I declared an array of name that has 5 indexes, 5 elements of data type string. Then I used a count control loop. When you see this for loop, for to next, it's a count control loop, means we know that how many times it's going to run. And when I say 1 to 5, it means that this code is going to run 5 times. So over here, inside the loop, you saw that it says enter your name, and then right in the next line it says input name index. What you see is actually index, but if you look at this box of index on your right, the first value of index that will be assigned will be 1. So you see it as name index, but actually it is name 1, right? So let's say the user entered Ali, so it went on the first floor. Then next index, the index value became 2. The user entered Ahmed, then Mohsen, then John, and then so on. So I'm going to write index again over here. So this is how we used to populate an array. Now, in today's class, we are learning linear search, means that we are going to take one input from a user that is in the variable search. Let's say user entered Mohsen in it. Okay. Now I'm going to look for Mohsen in the array. And don't forget, you don't know the values that are present in the array, right? So again, since I have 5 names over here, I'm going to run it for index 1, 2, 5. Okay, some of the students gets confused usually with this variable of index that sir, we have used it in the previous code. Can we use it again? Yes, you can, because in the first line, you assign the value of 1 to index, right? So when you're going to use it again for index 1 to 5, whatever last value in the previous code, it ended at 5, right? So when you're going to assign again 1 to it, so it will be replaced. So don't worry about that. Okay, so what you have to do is you have already taken a variable input in a variable search. Now you need to look for this search, whatever is stored in this search variable throughout the array. So for this, you need if condition, you need selection statement. You will say if name, that is the name of the array, the building, of index is equal to search. When you write it in Python, you usually write equal to, but when you do this in pseudocode, you just write search if name of index is equal to search. So when index value is going to be 1, name of index would be Ali. So what I see is name index, but what computer sees is Ali equal to Mohsen. Are they equal? No. It will move on to the next index. In any case, it's going to move on to the next index. Then it will be Ahmed equal to Mohsen, and then Mohsen equal to Mohsen. And in this case, if condition becomes true, in the next line you could write then output found. Okay, I need to move this next index to the next line because I have to, for every if, there is supposed to be an end, right? So this is a simple linear search code where you take a value from the user outside the loop because you asked for it once only, and then you're going to search for all the values in the array. Now, I want to ask 2 questions from you all. Question number 1, when it's going to find the name that it's searching for, let's say Mohsen, but in like normal cases, you won't know what value you're searching. Will it stop when the value is found? Question number 1. Question number 2. If rather than typing Mohsen like this, if I'm going to type Mohsen like this in lowercase, will it still say found? Think about it. Yes or no?